Hey everybody, welcome to Example of Play. This is part 2 of my playthrough of one of the missions in Terminator Dark Defiance. If you're just jumping in here, make sure you watch part 1 first or else none of this is going to make sense. This mission, just to recap real quick, it involved us coming into town with just a couple of units and just the survivors of our original force and trying to link up with local survivors, trying to kind of gather some supplies, and then it turned into this whole RPG thing of us running around town, talking to all these different people, meeting some of the local characters and factions, and gathering allies. And then now it's turned into this full-fledged battle where some of the allies we gathered, they're not willing to leave the town without fighting off the enemy forces. They're not willing to just surrender it to the Legion. That's the robots, the Terminators. And so we've got a pretty strong force over here, but there's a lot of enemy units spread through the town that we need to destroy, and we have a whole bunch of objectives to complete. I'll be honest, full disclosure, at the end of the last video, my family was coming home, and my kids were about to barge in and start hollering at me to play with them and stuff, and so I had to cut it short, and so I was getting a little sloppy there, so I kind of reloaded the autosave, just went back a couple minutes to try to maintain some of my forces here. So looking at the objectives, our objectives we must accomplish are we need to get back to this building up here, reclaim it so we can use the movement's radio to link up with their forces and let them know what's going on. And then we need to clear all the Legion forces out of the area to kind of defend this town, because we took on all these local allies and they're not going to let us just leave without fighting for their town. And then we need to send a messenger. This is a secondary objective, but we definitely want to do it. Send a messenger back to our original forces that are kind of waiting up in the hills for us, so that they don't think we've lost contact with them. And then we have some civilians that we need to evacuate and get them over here off the map to this little mansion right here. And we have our main force here, but there's enemies all around, especially in the middle of town. And kind of the toughest thing for us to deal with are these vehicles that are pretty heavily armored that we need to use our RPG teams to hit and take those out. And then there's also some light forces everywhere. And there's this tank over here that we'll have to deal with at some point. That'll be pretty tough. But we gained a new powerful unit, Kondo, the local hacker crazy man. He's also a sniper, and he has the ability, he has 2 of these EMP grenades that he can use to hit enemy units, destroy, to like disable them, and then he can hack into them if they're disabled with the EMP. So ideally we would love to hack this tank and take it over. That would be awesome. Problem solved if we could do that, but we don't know if that'll turn up. He did hack several vehicles here, but the tank he hacked, it got blown up by a rocket already, so I'm gonna have him pull back because there's a bunch of enemies over here and I can't help him right now.
Ready.
And he's got these civilians that we need to get out of here, so I'm gonna have them pull back and go down this little path and just hope he doesn't run into any enemies on that path, and then he can cut through to where we are over here, and we might be able to help him, but we'll see. But for first thing, I'm just gonna have him pull back along this little trail, get some distance from all these units. The one advantage we have is that these, like especially these robot guys, they're really slow, where these Wolfpack units are really fast, but they're heading towards our guys over here.
Unit reporting. Unit reporting.
We do have a nice little collection of light vehicles, so we'll roll them up into this town.
Ready to go, sir.
I got this infantry squad, but they're out of ammo, so they're kind of in a bad way. They've lost their regular rifle ammo. They do have heat rounds, which might be useful. And yeah, I've got a scattering of forces, but some of them are militia, some of them are powerful, but a guy like Shepard, the heavy weapons guy we picked up, but he's down to the last man in that squad. And so like one thing in this game is you can't just, right now at least, maybe later, but right now I can't just build more units. What I have is what I have, and had to spend
Ready to drive,
the whole
sir.
mission gathering up these guys, so I can't just throw them away and lose them in this fight. Got to use them at least somewhat smartly. And to that end, I'm gonna hit F5 and save, and hope for the best here. Gonna try to knock out. If we can knock out that APC, we'll be in good shape. But if we can't, it's gonna be tough. These guys are out of their regular ammo, so they don't need to be running up there. This RPG team, I want them. They're right at the edge of their range.
Take some of this.
Try to hit that thing. Those guys can just,
Move
well,
quick.
they might move across the street just to help out.
We are getting hit. Hard. Enemy spotted.
I don't want to lose Shepard because he was kind of a cool character, so we'll pull him back.
Enemy. Coming. Enemy incoming. Ah, who's the fire?
Alright, nice. We got a good hit in. Took out that APC. Should be able to mop up the infantry forces easily enough with our vehicles.
Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead. You're swarming them. Can we blast them? Got one in our sight. You're swarming them.
Just checking in over
Wheels for
here.
that.
Yep, they're gonna need to keep moving
We'll do what's
because I can't.
You won't fail.
No matter how good a sniper Kondo thinks he is, he's not gonna take on that whole force by himself.
Taking fire.
Alright, there's a little spider bot up here. Hit him.
Militia here.
We need to knock them out. We're gonna
Loading rocket.
overwhelm them with firepower real quick.
They're after our rockets.
Alright, got him. Okay, we'll have
Got it.
vehicles do
That
some
is repairing.
repairs
Time to repair.
and
We're all yours.
send these technician guys up here
Going.
to accomplish
We
that
got the base
objective.
secured? Then I'll send the emergency signal.
We're here for the duration now. No leaving this sector until we've secured it for the movement.
Sending out the code signal now.
Alright, so we got to hold it for 2.5 minutes.
Up and running again.
Reinforcements on the way. Keep broadcasting
Infantry
so we know
reporting.
you're still there.
RPG team here.
Alright,
Responding.
we're gonna move forces up
Want something
to
blown up?
hold this
Moving to
position.
position.
They're on their way. We need to keep transmitting
Moving
the
there.
signal, though. Otherwise, they'll think the base is overrun and turn back.
Affirmative. Tell us what you need. Pick up ready.
Alright, so infantry, I want to use them to hold this position. And I want to send these vehicles to try to link up with Kondo and the civilians.
Let's move.
Because there looks like there's just light enemy units out here, so the vehicles are perfect for mopping up those. Oh, we got a little extra militia squad right here.
Get moving, team. Rockets are ready.
Bring them over to help out.
We can do that. Rockets are ready. Vehicle ready. Enemies located. Enemies ahead. Enemy sighted. Got a fix on the enemy. Let's move. Enemy sighted. Got one in our sight. Got company. Moving. Enemies inbound.
Oh yeah,
We're
keep
going.
moving.
Got it.
They want us dead!
We'll need support for that.
Maybe he could hit him with his EMP grenade.
They only delay the inevitable. Enemy fire! Moving
Ah,
there.
missed. Okay. Try again.
You won't fail. I'm out of rounds. Ranger down.
Well, that's no good. So let's have to fight them. Man, what a waste to use both those EMP grenades.
Picking target now.
They found us!
Oh no. Civilian guys, get down.
We'll do what
They're just in between a rock and a hard place right
Ready,
there.
man, ready. Got it.
Hang on, cavalry's coming.
On the move, sir. Enemies ahead.
Ready!
We got trouble. Ranger down.
Come
We
on,
are taking
survive,
fire.
survive.
Lost an RPG. We got trouble. Heavy's out.
Got another APC rolled up here.
Loading rocket.
Gonna get all the
Want something blown
RPG
up?
teams
Take
on
some
it.
of this. Heavy squad, last man reporting.
What do you need? If you say so.
Rockets are yeah!
Alright, nice. Took care of that. Okay, maybe a couple of the civilians might survive.
protect us.
I know, buddy. I'm
We'll
trying.
be there. Let's move. Got it. They're coming. We see them. We'll need some wheels for that. Can we blast them?
No one pass.
Wow, okay.
Ready.
Enemy spotted.
No mercy
Enemy
from
incoming.
the Legion forces. They're just going right after
Got one in our sight.
the most vulnerable guys out there.
There's too many of them.
Spotted one. Got company.
We're here.
Alright,
This'll
get
help.
in there.
Everyone in.
Sniper, get in
incoming.
there.
Reporting. Striker has target. We're losing people. Got casualties.
Looks like we might lose this technical.
Leave it behind. Got the gun. Can we blast them? Fire rocket.
Oh,
Rockets are ready.
RPG team is driving that thing. They could have just got out, probably had better luck.
Got it.
Okay, so most of the civilians died, but a couple made it. I did what I could.
We'll be there.
It's tough out there. Gonna send this RPG team back up to the main force
RPG's moving.
because we have the big bad tank rolling up. That's probably gonna be the toughest unit for us to beat on the map. And then we'll send this vehicle with the civilians in it over here to this mansion. And send this one with our sniper team up
Hold on to
here.
something.
If we had that EMP left, it would be awesome
This
to
is
use it
Movement
here.
Strike Team Leader Jessica Kidd. We have received your emergency signal and are incoming on your location.
Good to hear your voice, Strike Team. This is Alex Church, commander of Founders Recon Group, T-Force. You've hooked up with your people here and are trying to dislodge Legion forces from this area.
Founders, huh? Well, okay. Whoever your people are, we're glad to have them as allies in the fight. What's the situation here?
We're currently on the counterattack against a reinforced Legion presence here and need any assist you can provide.
Understood. I'll assault along the road with your units supporting me. You good for fuel and ammo?
Having a little more never hurts.
Okay. I'll send you a couple of supply trucks. Now let's start by kicking those chrome bastards out of that gas station.
Alright, awesome. Got some reinforcements coming in. Got some supplies, which we desperately need. And we still want to make contact up here.
We have to fight them too.
That might be a job
What
for
are the
the
orders?
striker. I'm gonna send them. I don't want to send them by themselves, but there's only a few Legion forces kind of scattered around out here. So I might be able to squeak them through.
En route.
I'm gonna send them over there and see what it looks like.
We'll need some wheels for that. Rocket squad.
This is about to get ugly here,
Firing
but
launcher.
this is the last
Rangers ready.
biggest threat to our
RPG
forces.
team firing launcher. Heavy squad, last man reporting. They're all over us. Rangers reporting. Yes. Fire rocket. We got casualties. Rockets are ready. Need more RPG down.
Alright, took out its main gun, that'll help.
You can all hide here. Once Legion leaves the area, it'll be safe to come out. Good luck.
Alright, the civilians made it to safety, that's good.
We got trouble.
Rockets
Send
are ready.
that
Got it.
technical
We'll
back
be
into
there.
the fight. Reinforcements arriving to help us out.
Support here.
was kind of the most dangerous unit
En
out
route,
there
on the way.
to get out.
Vehicle's taking fire!
The striker is a little tougher, but doesn't have a very good big cannon on that version of it. Alright, so trailers and tractors. Some of real girls can tow trailers. So another mechanic to this game, moving stuff around, and it's not just as simple as anything can move anything else, but there's different classes, different sizes of vehicles. So like a technical can haul one of these little gun platforms around, but a semi truck can haul one of these big old cargo trailers around. Alright, so yeah, this game continues to add more complexity than I would have expected.
Rockets are ready!
It is not just a simple build units and send them to the fight kind of RTS. There's a lot of mechanics to it.
Movement leader to T-Force,
Vehicle
giving you
taking
some
fire!
light-towed howitzers. Great for busting up chrome infantry and light armor. Just hook them up to your trucks and tow them to where you want
Target
them.
spotted!
Just remember, the howitzers only fire when stationary. Once in position, don't forget to detach them so they can deploy and start firing.
Why have to use the whole thing?
Drivers waiting on orders. Smoke out!
Tanks!
Crew member down! Drive hands open!
It's not moving.
Sir,
Have they
Off
run
the
out of fuel?
striker.
Or it's a wide-hit trap to get us in range.
on our feet.
That's no good. That striker, I was just talking about how it had plenty of armor and it got just blown right up. Oh, this is a Rev 6 unit. These are a little bit tougher enemies. So we need to watch out for them. And then there's a tank up here, but it seems like it's definitely got to be some kind of trap. More of those Rev 6 guys.
Got company. Everywhere. Got trouble coming. Rangers reporting.
Alright, we can... that is some kind of artillery platform. We need to move up and take that thing out.
Target spotted.
Seems we lose
Pickup ready.
as quickly as we get good units. We're losing them in this fight.
Got it. Got it. Got trouble coming. Enemy located. Enemy sight. Spotted one. Got a vehicle for us here? Get moving, squad. Time to move. Responding. Hoorah! That's outside. Pick up ready. Target
There's our
Like
fuel
Terminator
truck.
for you.
I don't know if this is going as planned. They rolled a supply truck up in here, but it got blown up as soon as we got here.
Got it. Yeah.
So that wasn't much help.
Drive team in place.
But the thought was
Got
nice.
company. Forward. It's aim. Rockets are ready. Enemies inbound. Rockets are ready. Going. We're moving.
And then there's a couple more platforms back here. If we had extra vehicles we could send
Unit reporting.
to pick them up, but there's a ton of friendly forces here. Not too many enemies left on the map, so maybe we can just roll with the group and
What do you need?
On our
wipe
way.
out the enemy
Going.
forces. Though I do still
Gas
want to get
station is
a
out.
messenger up here.
Going to have to regroup before we move on to the next target.
On our way.
But yeah, I wish I could have got loaded up on ammo before that truck got blown up. Because I know some of my guys are low on even just regular rifle ammo.
Rockets arrived. Rockets are ready. Rockets are ready. Infantry in position. Rockets are ready. Conditions here. Deploy. Going.
Gonna save scum a little bit
On
and
our way.
hit F5 right here. Don't know how many enemy forces are left on the map, but we're gonna try to push up and send that messenger to those guys. I don't know if Might have to send someone around the long way, or at least right to here. But we need to take out this vehicle. We'll need a decent sized force to do that.
Rockets are ready. Reporting. Heavy's out.
Not letting up on them now.
Reporting.
Crossing the river and clearing them out on the far bank.
On our way.
That's what I like to hear.
We'll do what's needed. Contact.
Going. On our way. Yes. Deployed. Going. On the move.
It's interesting to think that in this mission you could have, I don't know, tried to choose to side with the local gang leader and just flee the area as soon as it was trouble, versus playing this out and fighting for this settlement, get into this big battle.
Rockets are ready.
Could have been very different. There's multiple paths, it seems like, that you could
Enemy
take.
spotted. There's too many of them.
But hopefully by taking the harder route here and fighting this battle, we'll gain some allies.
Ahead. We're here.
We have to fight them too. Enemy spotted.
We see them. Drive team in place. Rockets are ready. They're all over us. We're losing to the move. On it. Ready with an RPG. On our feet. Contact.
There's another tank right there.
Enemies ahead. Got one in our gun truck back in action. Got one in our sight. Requesting to fall back. Moving there. Get down. How can we help? We're moving. We see them.
Enemy forces.
Rockets are ready. Rockets are ready. Firing on target. Enemies ahead.
We've got trouble. We've got trouble.
Technicians here. On the move. On our way. Rangers reporting. Ammo required.
Alright, Hondo's got reloaded on EMP grenades. That could be useful.
Driver team here.
Alright, driver team, do your thing.
Enemies out.
Be my messengers.
Ready. On the move. Going. Deployed. Ready. On our way. Going. We're moving. On our way.
We've got them on the run. Can't let them regroup across the river. We'll hold these retaken positions. You continue to press the attack.
Rockets are ready.
Alright, the counterattack is going well. Gonna let my team regroup and catch their
Rockets are
breath.
ready.
Make sure our
Ready to drive,
messengers
sir.
make it up to our other
Rockets
forces
are
in the
ready.
area. Maybe get some reinforcements, or at least keep
Messenger
them
on
in
way
the
to
loop.
our camp. Those guys we left back there might think we're
Rockets
dead by
are
now.
ready.
Expect their arrival soon.
Alright, so 2 minutes, we get some reinforcements.
How can we help?
There's this tank up here. It seemed like that was a trap, but
We're done
maybe
here.
we'll go check it out.
This area's cleared of Legion forces.
We'll
Alright,
establish a
well, that's
reinforced
easy enough.
movement presence here and help these people rebuild their settlement. Good work, T-Force. I'll let Movement Command know you're most definitely friendlies.
You showed us the Crones can't be beaten. Thank you, Lieutenant. If you ever need anything, you'll always be welcome back here.
So
Alright,
you'd
so,
be
well,
bad
one more.
killer now, huh? Well, okay. You got me beaten this time, but we ever meet up again and maybe things will go different, yeah? Until then, adios, asshole.
So, yeah, I wonder if you took a different path and you linked up with Balzano, would you make friends with him? Would he even help you? But we wouldn't want to be friends with him versus the movement, who are
Ready.
the local good guys like us. So having cleared the Legion forces out of the area, we're ready to exit here.
Heavy's out.
Our force we've assembled is bigger than we started with, but
Infantry reporting.
still kind of ragtag. Though I think we did make it out with most of the units that we started this fight with. Maybe lost a couple of our crews, or maybe one crew was wiped out. But we picked up a bunch of local militia
Militia here.
of various
Ready with
types.
an
We
RPG.
picked up Shepard, the heavy weapons guy, and Kondo, the sniper who can hack stuff. So that's pretty useful.
We're going in.
All right.
There's some weapons laying here on the ground, but I don't know if my guys can pick them up or not.
Ignition's here. On the move.
Let's go.
It would be nice if they could, but they don't seem
Get
to
moving, team.
want to.
Now, okay.
Then we'll wait and see what reinforcements we would have got to see if we can bring them along with us as we exit the area.
There they are. They made it.
Oh yeah, just
Sir,
the remainders
driver's ready.
of our drivers who are
Moving there.
important for driving stuff, but not
Move quick.
super useful for anything else.
Affirmative.
So
Position
now
reached.
peace has been established in this village. The locals put up a fight,
Ready to drive, sir.
and we're ready to leave the area. So I
Moving
guess
there.
as the guys walk out of the area, kind of give you my thoughts. This is mission 4 of the campaign. Like I said in the last video, the first 3 missions were
Move quick.
kind of set up the story, established your character, and acted as a tutorial. And then this was the first mission that really opened up and let you kind of see all the mechanics of the game. And then in between the missions, we'll get to see some of these guys hang around.
Rangers
The
ready.
squads we left alive will gain experience and level them up. And like we haven't even started using, there's like a perk system sort of thing that can unlock slots to get extra training that you pick, which I guess
Ready with
probably
an
lets you
RPG.
individualize different units, give them special little abilities, and then also you can even equip them with different weapons that you find. So this game really surprised me with
Driver,
how
keep moving
in-depth its mechanics are. I was expecting kind of a just run-of-the-mill real-time strategy game,
How can we
but
help?
in the Terminator universe, which would definitely be
We're
cool
moving.
enough.
Let's
That would be
move.
fun, but this is all of that and some really cool mechanics with the units having
On the
different
move.
abilities,
We're
there
moving.
being lots of different kinds of units. There's different vehicles that aren't in this mission at all that you had in the previous ones. Like we see this tank here, which I wonder if we can.
Drivers
before
reporting,
we
sir.
go, can we pick that up? I don't know if any of my guys are able to
Hey,
drive a
Balzano.
tank.
Where are you? You there? We got your message. Oh, this better not be one of your dumb jokes, you son of a bitch. He ain't here. Let's see what happened here.
Balzano will kill us if we let anyone into his field. Open fire at anyone who comes close.
Balzano's
Another
people,
wrinkle.
defending his precious field.
Just more scavenger scum in our way.
Another wrinkle to this mission. It's still not over. There is a Bradley up here. But like I was saying, only certain units can even drive these things. So like the Bradley requires an armor crew, which I don't have any. There's this fuel tanker that our drivers could. So certain units have the ability to drive things,
Driver team here.
which most units do. The regular infantry
How can we
don't.
help? Sir.
But
Driver's ready.
the drivers obviously do.
Ready.
The technicians do.
Final load now. Rocket squad.
All your more advanced teams do, but your standard infantry don't. So it kind of makes you wonder, would it be worth going up there to try to get that fuel tanker? Like there's this tank over here, which would be awesome if I could go grab that thing, but I don't have anyone who can drive it, so it's not really useful to me yet. Or this Bradley, but it requires the armor crew ability, which none of my guys have. And I don't have any reason to go fight those guys, so And there were supposed to be minefields up there. I don't have the engineer unit that can see and take care of minefields, so I might just not even worry about it.
Moving. On the move.
Just head out of the area.
We're moving. Going.
Though I could have this truck go and load up this little gun platform and bring it with us. I don't know if that's mine to bring or not.
What do you need? Got it.
Yeah, well, we won't worry about it.
We'll be there. Got it. Yes. Going. Yes, going. On our way.
I know I left the previous mission with just this, like 2 infantry squads and some drivers. That was it, and we made it through this mission. So I think going to the next mission with our nice little ragtag force of local militia should give us a good start. But yeah, this game is really cool, especially with the in-between mechanics of managing your army and like upgrading it and managing supplies and ammo and fuel and everything. It's way more in depth than I expected.
How can we help?
And if you're watching this kind of around the day it comes out, the Steam Next Fest is happening this coming week, and you'll be able to play a demo of it, I believe, and try it out for yourself. As our last truck that's a little beaten up rolls off the map.
Got it. Let's move.
And then we'll see what yeah, I'll roll this video on a little bit further and see what the in-between looks like between now and the next mission, and what kind of like army management stuff we get. Alright, is that in the mission? Do I have one unit out here somewhere?
Driver team here.
Oh, I
Moving
do.
there.
Where are they? Oh no, these drivers are all the way
Ready
down
to drive,
here.
sir.
Alright, well, instead of making you watch these drivers walk all the way across the map, I'll close it out here. Yeah, so from my first impression playing the first 4 missions of the game, I highly recommend. The game looks good. This map looks totally different from the ones that came the first few. One was like a battle in a city with cops and local and soldiers and just trying to survive. And then one was fighting through some forests where we were conducting ambushes against a convoy and then trying to get out of there. And then one was a base defense mission where the base was slowly getting overrun, and there were like turrets that we could use and ammo resupply points, and we had all kinds of heavy vehicles, but it was like just an all-out battle where I just got out of there with just a scattering of ground troops, and that was it. And then now this mission, which is like a full-blown RPG thing of meeting different factions and deciding who you want to help and kind of doing some little mini quest things across the map to get additional allies and stuff. So yeah, this is just one mission, so I'm curious to see where it goes from here. So that's for today. Signing off. Be sure to watch for the demo of Terminator Dark Fate so you can try it out yourself and give it a run. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe. I have several more strategy games I want to show in the next week, and more to come in the future. There's lots of games that I like to play, a wide variety of stuff, and so please check it out and see what I got. Thanks. Bye.